What's up, healers? Marina Simone in the house. And I just gotta tell you guys, one of my favorite lip balms in the whole world, I don't make $1 off of when I tell you about it, is this hangover pillow balm. It's from Too Faced. And it is legit one of my favorites because I have the type of lips that like to drink. Yes, my lips are real if you're wondering. I love to drink whenever I put them there, and I have to keep them, like I like to call it laminated at all times. Yes, I am feeling better. I'm on a cracker diet, if you're wondering. I got my eyebrows done today, so they're really scary and dark. Don't be afraid. I look like the chick from Dodgeball, but just know I'm going to try to cover them with the glasses so you're not too scared of me. All right. Day 21, posting for profits. Hello, everybody. I don't have a light that works. My light literally just broke. So this is what you get tonight, what you get this evening. I am really pumped and excited. We have a lot of cool things that are going on. Hello. How are you? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I always say that you're only in it for a minute. So I feel like we all need to do something together. We need to take a deep breath in and release. Yes, my nails look like candy corn. In and out. So I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but if you are frustrated, if you are feeling defeated, if you are feeling deflated, if you are feeling like you're failing, if you're feeling like you're so overwhelmed, you can't make shit happen, I want you to know that I had that same exact feeling recently. And I had a little bit of a breakdown. And I just want you all to know that that is okay. And that is normal. Why am I coming on here saying that tonight? Because I feel like so many people think that entrepreneurship, when you get to a certain point, means all the problems of life go away. And that's not true. In fact, if you don't deal with the skeletons in your closet, it'll just amplify. Many of you know that I suffer with bipolar, depression, anxiety. And so I've got to tell you, like, when things aren't routine and things are out of place for me or things change, that's why I have change tattooed on my arm. Why in Chinese, I don't know. I was 19, don't ask. It was after a long night out drinking. But change is something that I always struggled with. And whenever there's some type of change in my life or change in my business or change in a dynamic or a friendship or in something that I've become so used to, whenever there's change, my body legit rejects it. Like rejects it. And what happens with that rejection is I get to a place where I start to feel out of control. And if I don't feel like I'm in control, I will lose control. And so my good friend Bryn Lang today and yesterday and the past couple of days has been helping me shift my energy. We all need that person to help shift our energy. And so I want to be that energy shifter for you right now because I know a lot of you are feeling defeated. A lot of you are feeling defeated. A lot of you are feeling like your social media is never going to be what it's supposed to be, or your business is never going to be what it's supposed to be, or you're never going to be. Look at these eyebrows, guys. If you need a laugh, just look at my eyebrows, people, okay? You're never going to be, I just can't stand that glare. You're never going to be, you're going to be exactly what your friends and family say you're going to be. That shit sucks. It doesn't feel great. And then you have doubters and you have haters and you have people that are going to tell you that you're going to fail. I get it. But here's what I want you to know. Shit, if it worked for me, it can work for you. The only thing that I didn't do was quit. I had mental breakdowns. I broke things. I've screamed. I've wanted to quit. I wanted to walk away from network marketing completely before. I wanted to just literally brand other people and stay behind a freaking wall so nobody could see me. I've been there. Getting to the top is not going to change those demons. Changing the people around you is going to help you work through those demons. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much money you make. You've got to have the support system around you in your business, in your home, in your life. Amen. Prayers work wonders. Prayers do work wonders. Absolutely. But we still have moments where we fall. We still have moments where we doubt. We still have moments where we have to be reminded. And so this is that reminder for you right now that you're not supposed to be perfect. And if you see people building perfect businesses and only showing you the perfect pieces, you're never going to get to your best potential if you keep comparing yourself to their perfect businesses or their perfect marriages or their perfect life. So my goal during this posting for profits was to show you that it's okay to be messy. It's okay to have a voice and values that don't match other people's. It's okay to say things that other people don't agree with. It's okay to repel people from your social media. Right? It's okay. FYI, I mess up all the time, screw up all the time. In fact, I've messed up the Lead Slayer Challenge funnel. So if you've been like going through and purchasing and you're like, I don't know what my email is, that's because I did it. This is what happens when I don't have work wifey and I try to do something all by myself and not bother her. Okay, just okay. But yes, the Lead Slayer Challenge is live. We're going to be okay. March 11th. I'll talk about that a little bit in a second. But I mess up all the time. I'm not a perfect mom. I'm definitely not a perfect wife. I don't know how I even got to me yet. I'm not a perfect daughter. I'm not perfect. And I'm okay with that. And I want you to be okay with that for your business. Like I am legit showing up with brows like this and I have no lashes. Like when I tell you my lashes should have been done like a month ago, I'm in launch right now. I'm launching a new company. So like I literally have been, this is the first time like getting something done. Because when I'm in launch, I'm launch. You're the perfect best friend, Bryn Lang. You're loving the brows like this? Oh my God, stop it right now. They have to get a little bit later. But look at these lashes, Daisy. Look at these lashes. Like, who am I right now? The old Marina Simone would have never showed up on camera with no makeup. And oh my God, my cousin who does my lashes is going to be so mad when she sees that I showed my face with no lashes. And I'm just proud of it because, hello, we got ish to do. Okay? We got ish to do. Okay. That's how we get her done. Okay. So here's the first thing I need you to do. I know some of you have some people on your team or in your network or in social selling or as a mompreneur that needs to hear that message. Okay? Somebody needs to hear that message. Somebody literally got stuck at their cubicle all day and they're leaving their cubicle, coming home to work their social selling business so they can have more time to do the things that they love. And they have somebody hating on them, telling them they're not good enough, and they're sitting there and they're believing it. They're believing that shit. And they need to hear this message. All you got to do is tag them. That's it. Tag them. You could change somebody's business and life because you thought of them. Hollywood says, I definitely needed to hear this. I knew somebody did. This was for you, Holly. This was specifically for you. My job is done this evening. I mean that. If that's how you show up every single day on social media, people cannot ignore you. People cannot ignore you. God's going to put the right people in your path to work with. The people in your path that you're going to tap into their best potential, help become the best versions of themselves. It doesn't mean everybody. You're not meant to heal everybody. You're not meant to help everybody. You're a puzzle in somebody else's, no, you're a piece in somebody else's puzzle. You are good enough. You are enough. It's funny today when I was getting my brows done, I actually, like, she is so funny. I love talking to her. And she is younger than me. She's 32. I'll be 40 this year in May, if you're wondering. May 9th, I'll be 40. This is my year of turning 40. Okay. Hey, no more 30 in there. But anyway, and I'm sitting there with her, and I had a 32-year-old teach me something today. I was willing to be taught, number one. I could have looked at it like, she's 32, I'm 40. What does she know? Nope. I was willing to hear her, put myself in a place that she saw something, and I learned a lesson from her today. Took action on it and got a different result that I wanted. What's my point in telling you this? You're never going to be at a finish line in this world of entrepreneurship. You're never going to be at the finish line of becoming the best version of yourself. I can teach you some tips and tricks when it comes to social media, but if you are too scared to open your mouth and fall forward, you are going to be in the same place right now you are today, this time next year, when I'm kicking the new people in the ass. Okay? Oh, my 4-year-old. Okay. Any hoopity hoopla. That's what I had to say tonight, but I've got something special for you. How many of you are like, what the hell is an evergreen story? What if you could create evergreen content? So this way, when you have eyebrows like this and you don't feel comfortable showing up on your stories, you still have something to post. Oh, I love that, Dolores says, I'm 67 and I'm learning from you. Yay, yay, yay. A story that never ends? Kind of. What if you have like a whole album of things that you can reuse at any time? So I'm excited because we're going to get into that with Jennifer Serfer. She's one of our network marketing on-demand coaches. And she literally teaches this inside of network marketing on demand. And she is going to break down for you the power of evergreen stories. But before we do that, if you don't know, every year, 2 times a year, I do something called a lead slayer challenge. And I do this 2 times a year. And we are launching it March 11th. So March 11th is the next live challenge. It's only going to be 5 days, but these 5 days is going to be extremely powerful because I'm going to show you live in real time how to launch your product or your business on social media. A lot of you have changed companies. A lot of you are in new companies. A lot of you have new products that your company's launched this year. A lot of you have new affiliate products that you're selling. And I personally just made a move and made a change into a new company. So I'm going to literally be taking you guys through my live launch method. Well, that's not my method. That's actually someone else's method. So I'm going to be taking you through my social media launch method for network marketing and direct sales, how to do it. Just to give you guys an example of what I'll be teaching you guys. The first time I used this in my in 2014, we duplicated 5,000 people in 90 days. The next time we did this, we did 10,000 people. And every time we brought in somebody, this is how we did it, and this is how we do it. So I just want you to know, if you're like, how do I launch my product and my business on social media or a new product, and you want that method, that's what this is going to be. And I'm going to guarantee 100 new leads on your list in just 5 days. So 2 ways. You can comment, I want leads, and then we will reach out to you and give you the link. It's just leadslayerchallenge.com. Or text the word launch if you're in the US or Canada to 561-437-6807. And then BettyBot will send you the link. And by the way, whenever somebody's replying to you from my BettyBot, it's me. I don't have like 45 people. It's just me. I like talking to my healers. It's just the way I do. Okay. So I'll come back on in a minute. Let's hear from Miss Serfer. Are you ready? Let's go.
What is up, healers? OMG, is this posting for profits challenge just blowing your mind? Are you just dying? Drop any aha moments you've already had, because I know you've probably had a bazillion so far in this challenge. I'm excited to spend a little bit of time with you tonight. I am going to, well, let me ask you a question. How many of you, like, you need to post in stories, but you're like, oh, dude, I don't know what to post right now. My life's so boring. I can't think of anything. Yes or yes, right? First of all, your life's not boring. Life is just life, right? And your emotions of life is what helps you relate to others. So that's what's really, it's like when your husband doesn't empty the dishwasher and like you post stuff like that in your stories, like everybody can relate to that. It's not boring. It's just life, right? You're creating those Me Too moments. So for those of you that don't know me, so I'm going to talk about how to have some evergreen story content in your back pocket, wink, wink, so you always have stuff to post, right? This sounds good to you. Drop me some heels in the comments and I feed off your energy. So if we've never met before, my name is Jen Serfer, and I am one of Marina's coaches in network marketing on demand, her young pro, which is freaking amazing. If you haven't heard about it, let us know. I'm sure you have. It's amazing. No, actually, it's a 6-month program now. It used to be a year long. It's a 6-month program now where we dive deep into helping you scale your network marketing business. So I'm also building a network marketing business, and I have kids and a life and all the things. So I am just like you. So I'm super excited to spend a little bit of time with you guys tonight. Hello. And I wanted to thank Marina Simone for letting me come in and train you guys, because it's always an honor to be asked. And I never take that lightly. So Marina, I love you. Thank you, girl. Okay. So what I want to talk about is having posts on hand all the time so that you always have something to post in your stories. And I call this evergreen story content. So this little session is going to require you to do a little bit of homework, but I promise you, you're going to be thanking me later. So what evergreen content in general is stuff that always makes sense, no matter when you post it, right? So it could be maybe you're at your son's in basketball and you're at basketball games all the time, or hockey games, or whatever sports you're into, or maybe you're really into gardening, or maybe you're into knitting, or maybe you love to cook, like things that are just always the same in your life. I want you to start collecting these into an album on your phone called Evergreen Story Content. So for example, for me, my daughter's in gymnastics 4 nights a week. 4 nights a week. So I'll do like little recordings of her at gymnastics and save it into my Evergreen Story folder. Okay. So it doesn't matter. So I can post it, in 2 weeks, and it doesn't matter because she's at the gym all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So think about things that you're doing all the time and put them in a file in your phone called Evergreen Story Content. Okay. Now, how can you use this for your product or your business? So there's a time and a place for urgency and promos and things like that. But most of the time when I'm thinking about content, I'm thinking about if we don't have a promo or something, how can I make this piece of content work for me over and over again, right? Hashtag evergreen. So one of the things, so I'm always trying to think of that. So what I do is, and I would take a day to do this, and you're going to be like so annoyed. You're going to be like, Jen, this is so annoying, but I promise you, you'll thank me later. I would take a day and document you taking your product. You doing a video of you taking your product, you sharing your product on the table, you having your product next to your oatmeal, just like a photo session with you and your product, with you in some of the pictures and you not in some of the pictures. Does this make sense? So you're showing using your product in your stories, and then you're showing that you also go to Jimmy's ball. Right. This is your life over and over and over again. Am I making sense? So it doesn't matter if it's the picture of you taking your product from Monday, or it's the picture of you taking your product from 6 months ago. It's the same, right? So what I'm saying is try to just kind of make an album on your phone of stuff like this, where you can just whip it out anytime. Am I making sense? So it's really important to kind of like showcase your product, you do this for your business as well, like testimonials, things that make sense all the time for you. So it could be like this. So say like a morning post in your story is taking your product. Okay. You can caption it, you cannot caption it, whatever, but it's just a picture that you have in your phone or a little video you have of in your phone of you taking your product. Doesn't, like I said, doesn't matter if it really, if it was months ago. That's not the point, right? And people need to see things like over and over again. Then like maybe, later on in the day, you're showing yourself gardening. Did it matter if it was today or did it matter if it was 6 months ago? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just get some stuff. And then maybe you're at Jimmy's baseball game in that, at night, right? So your story could be like you taking your product in the morning. Okay. You gardening and then Jimmy's baseball game, right? And then maybe there's a little blurb about your business on one of the slides. Am I making sense? So like just having stuff kind of in your back pocket that you can always post. So your homework is going to be to, one, make a folder on your phone called, I feel like it's something in my eye, Evergreen Story Content. Okay. And then while you're sitting in while your commercials are on TV or while you're sitting in the line waiting to pick up your kids or whatever, I want you to put like maybe 10 minutes on your day, or in the little pockets of your day and just start scrolling through what you already have saved on your phone. If your phone's anything like mine, I have like a bazillion pictures, and start putting them into that folder. You probably have tons of stuff already saved on your phone. Okay. So I want you to take some time out and just do that. And then I want you to have like a little bit of strategy, like a little bit of intention, and actually take pictures of you and your products, videos of you and your products, short ones that you can also save in that folder. So you can just whip them out. So say you have, and maybe don't caption them. You can just caption them when you post them. So maybe, you take your product every day and now like at the end of the week, there's a promo. So maybe you whip up one of those pictures from your Evergreen story file and then you can caption it and be like, yo, promo on this belly bloat buster this weekend, one info. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but you already have the content. So take a little time to make the folder, stuff in, and then also add stuff. Like if you don't have a lot, and do like what I call like a little photo shoot of you and your products. And yeah, I promise you. And another really good thing I have in my Evergreen content is quotes. Like if I see a quote from Marina, or if I see a quote from anyone that I really like that resonates me, or a funny meme, stuff like that, I save that into my Evergreen file so that like when I'm thinking I don't have anything to post, like I can whip out a quote. Right. So, and you don't have to change it. You don't have to rebrand it to yourself. You don't have to do any of that. You can just take the photo as it is and repost it. So I hope this was helpful. I like to keep things short because I know you're busy and I want to value your time. If this was helpful, let me know. I'll come back and like answer questions in the comments later. It's hard for me to like pick up ADD. I don't really have ADD, but it's hard for me to pay attention to all the things at once. So, and Marina always has so many people and it's like, what's happening? Anyway, but I promise I'll come back and answer, and let me know if you do this and you find it helpful, because I know when I just have this folder and I know I have stuff that I can post at any time that still makes sense for my life, I find it so, so helpful. So I like things really simple. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Marina, again, thank you so much for having me. Friggin' love you. You guys are crushing it in this challenge. Take action, and I'll see you around social.
Was that not so good? Right? It's just the little things that make your life easier. That was the whole point of this challenge. So I just want to give you guys some ideas of what I do. If I do a video of me just with using my products, not talking, but just using them, excuse me, a video, I can reuse that same video every other week because people don't remember what you posted yesterday, let alone every other week. Some of you are like, oh, I gotta create new content to post in my stories. And I'm like, no. Some of you need to reuse the stuff you're using. Just have the actual video of you doing it. Don't video it on Instagram, video it off Instagram on your phone. So then you put different words with it, right? So good. And so I have some of that stuff. I have some of the funny things with my kids. I rarely reshare funny moments of my husband all the time because if it makes people laugh, like laugh, love, learn, hello, I'm going to make the newest person that's following me, I'm going to make them laugh. And you have to remember, you are now a professional. What does that mean? It means professionals talk to the newest person. So you say the same thing to the newest person. You don't create new things for the same person. Make sense? You're always talking to the newest person that hits your account. Okay? Okay. So before we go, yes, we will be live tonight. Okay, we will be live tomorrow night again for day 22. But reminder, if you need help launching on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, we're going to talk a little project broadcast. If you need help launching when you have new products that hit your company or new affiliate things that you're launching or anything that you're launching and you want to get it on social media, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that in 5 days. I'll be showing you live how I'll be doing that because I made a new shift. I'm in a new company. And so I'm going to be launching live with you 5 days straight. And you are going to get the templates. You're going to, there'll be a workbook. It'll just be done at the end. We have a VIP Facebook group. There is a VIP option if you upgrade and you can get into the chat where you can talk to me 24/7 and ask questions. You also get a personal concierge when you upgrade to VIP and there's some bonuses and you get a VIP Zoom, but it's $47 and I way over deliver. Some of you already know that. So you can just comment, I want leads in the comment section. And once I get my kid to bed, I will start messaging you or I will have Melinda or Barb, one of our personal concierge, reach out to you with the link. So just heads up, they'll comment below you first before they reach out to you. Or if you're in the US or Canada, you can just text the word launch to 561-437-6807 and you'll automatically get the link. So you can click, watch a really cool video that I did, and then you can just sign up and then you'll go get prompted to join the Facebook group and we start live March 11th. So get your seats. This is the early bird price. This does go up. This is not a free challenge because of what we do inside of here. And I want to keep this really intimate with all of you. This won't be like broadcasted everywhere. It will be in a private group. So I can't wait to see you guys who decide to be lead players. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Deuces.